Hi guys, it's time for another video, and for today's video I wanted us to look at some popular Latin abbreviations that we still use in English, um, namely e.g., IE, ETC, VS or versus, and NA, right? We'll look at what they are and how they are used in English every day. Getting into the first one, EG, the abbreviation EG stands for exempli gratia, which means for example. And we use this when we give a demonstration or an example of something. So here's an example of how to use exempli gratia. Many colors can be created by combining primary colors. Exempli gratia, orange is a combination of red and yellow, right? Or you can say, for example, right? And that's how we use it, for example. Second example, there are different types of sentences. For example, simple, complex, and compound sentences, right? So that's how you use the EG or exempli gratia, which means for example. The second popular abbreviation, IE, this abbreviation stands for id est, which means that is or in other words, right? So you use IE or id est when rephrasing or giving clarifying information. So when you use different words to say the same thing, right? Looking at the example, it's obvious that it's obvious that every student will be successful. It est, or in other words, they will pass. The players believe in themselves. It est, they are confident. Or in other words, they are confident is the second sentence. So that's how you use IE or id est. ETC, the abbreviation ETC stands for the Latin phrase etc., which means and other things or on and on, right? Or which shows a continuation of on and on. Etc. is used to indicate that a given list continues, right? The word is usually followed by a full stop. So you would have etc full stop, right? If you look at it at the top here, etc full stop. But if etc ends as a sentence, only one full stop is used. So what this last sentence means is that etc. is always followed by a full stop, even if it's in the middle of a sentence. But if it comes at the end of a sentence, you don't add a second full stop to it. You just continue to use the full stop. So wherever you see etc., whether it's in the middle of a sentence or at the end of a sentence, it is followed by a full stop. Looking at the examples, we have many grades at our school: grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, etc., right? Which means it continues on and on. Making a soccer team, you need strikers, wingers, etc., which means in other positions and other things, right? And on and on. And that is how you use etc. VS or versus is the abbreviation, is a Latin word for versus, of course, as I mentioned it, and it means against or to stand against, right? A rival. So, for example, Real Madrid versus Barcelona. So it will be Real Madrid against Barcelona. Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Conor McGregor. It will be Floyd Mayweather Jr. fighting against Conor McGregor. And that is the use of versus. So anytime where there's an opponent, right? NA, simply means not applicable. This is not a purely Latin abbreviation, but it's a very popular and important one, especially if you're filling out forms and other documents. Sometimes they ask you to answer questions that is not applicable. In other words, this question does not apply to you, and you just simply use the phrase NA, right? Which is really an abbreviation for not applicable, used to indicate when there's information or no relevant information, I should have said irrelevant information available. So I used the information of one of the students in the classroom. His name, Asa Badris, age 13, gender, he's a male. And then it says, does he have children? And this is inapplicable because he himself is a child at only 13, right? So that's it for today's video. I hope that it has been helpful. Thank you for watching and stay safe and have a nice day.